And we're back. This is the third of four meets, New Balance Boston Twilight Series at Bentley. This is the men's 3K steeple, and they're off. Top seed in this race is David Goodman from the New England Distance Project.
We're off in the men's 3,000 meter steeplechase. In this race we have David Goodman of New England Distance, John Davies, Sean Duncan, Paul Ruprecht of New Balance Boston.
That's Ruprecht.
Patrice Labonte of the Vancours. Anthony Taylor, Brendan Callahan, Philippe Larochelle of La Baronde, Michael Carlone, Luis Saviano, and Jonathan Tedeschi.
All right, and as they approach their third barrier, this is Goodman, followed by Davies, followed by Labonte and Duncan from the Western Mass Distance Project. And Goodman continues to lead through the first lap. Last year,
coming up to the first water barrier, this is David Goodman of New England Distance.
That was a pretty impressive water barrier clearance by him. But as I was saying, last year at one of these meets, Goodman ran a really impressive steeple all by himself. And from the looks of things, he's aiming to repeat that type of performance. He's steadily pulling away. From Davies, now Duncan in the third. Labonte is in fourth. Carlone in fifth. 6 to go for the pack. You get the running time? You get the running time? Goodman continuing the lead, unofficially about 2:13 through 2 laps. Davies 2:17. Duncan 2:21. Labonte 2:23. Here comes Goodman for another water.
David Goodman continues to lead.
That's smooth.
Followed by John Davies. And then it's Sean Duncan.
Very smooth, relaxed stride from Goodman out front. Makes it look easy, even though assuredly it's not. 5 to go for the leader. Goodman, Davies, Duncan, Labonte, Carlone, and Ruprecht in 6th. From the looks of it, this top 3 is going to keep spreading out, but the next 3, there could be some racing, some jockeying for position. All right, Goodman approaching 3 laps, unofficially 3:23. Around 68 seconds a lap. 3:28, 3:29 for Davies. Duncan now in third, 3:34 unofficially. Comes Goodman for another water barrier. Looks good. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Goodman qualified for outdoor nationals, USATF nationals, with his performance last year at one of these Twilight meets. Again, running alone. We'll see if he can do that this time around. He's got 4 to go. Goodman, Davies, Duncan, and the next 3 is really tightening up. We got Labonte, but Carlone and Ruprecht are rapidly closing that gap. Coming up on 4 to go for Goodman. 4 laps, I should say, for Goodman. 4:35.
Through 4 laps in the men's steeplechase.
4:40 for Davies. A little hitch in his giddy up going over that barrier.
4:35.
Duncan 4:47 as he passes by 4 laps. All right, now these water barriers get a little interesting. Labonte, then now Ruprecht in 5th, Carlone in 6th. They passed through 4 laps a little under 5 minutes. Goodman's still smooth, but you can tell the effort is starting to get to him just a bit, running by himself as well. 3 to go for Goodman. 5:15 with 3 laps to go. So if he can run 70-second laps, 8:45 in the cards. It's impressive stuff. All right. So it's Goodman, Davies, Duncan. Goodman's got about, what, 40 meters on Davies, 35 meters, and then Davies about 50 on Duncan. Duncan has excellent hurdle technique. 5:50, actually a little under 5:50 for Goodman at 5 laps. Getting into the late stages here, these water barriers can be interesting. Still smooth for Goodman, very nice. Davies gets himself over. Duncan looks fantastic. His hurdle technique has not degraded one bit. Ruprecht is now into 4th. Labonte is in 5th. Carlone is in 6th. But meanwhile, Goodman 6:27.
2 to go. It's Goodman,
2 to go.
Followed by Davies.
Again, you can break 8:50 if he holds on here. Sheesh! Wow. Labonte, an unfortunate run-in with that hurdle right there. He is tired. People make fun and it looks funny, but rest assured it doesn't feel funny. Goodman 7:01 at 6 laps. Davies 7:06. I think this gap may have shrunk a little bit between Goodman and Davies. Davies has really hung in there strong. Duncan 7:15. Ruprecht in 4th, 7:24 at 6 laps. Here comes Goodman. He's got a lap to go. Here we go, coming up on 7:40 with a lap to go. Let's see if he can really rally, bring it home in something around 8:50.
1 lap to go for David Goodman. John Davies follows him through the line.
7:46 for Davies with a lap to go. Duncan 7:55 with a lap to go. Ruprecht 8:03 with a lap to go. Goodman striding smoothly down the back straightaway. He's got 3 barriers left. Make that 2. Yeah, he's about 8:15 on his 7th lap. Davies about 8:20, so there's been about a 5-second gap between the two of them. About 4 laps now. 8:28 for Duncan with a lap to go. Final water barrier for Goodman in the lead. Davies' final water barrier, chops his steps but makes it clean. Goodman coming off the turn. His final barrier, as smooth as the first.
He's cleared the final hurdle.
Here he comes. Going to be under 9 minutes. Close to 8:50. Unofficially, 8:53 and change. For your winner, that's Goodman for the New England Distance Project. John Davies second, right around 9 flat. Sean Duncan, Western Mass Distance, 9:05. Ruprecht, New Balance Boston, the host club. Unofficially 9:12, 9:13-ish. Comes Labonte, recovering nicely from that collision, just under 9:20. And here comes Carlone. He'll be 6th. And the rest of the field follows behind him.